Good afternoon, everyone. I am Tanvir Ahmed, Assistant Professor from the Department of Political Science, USTM. Today, I will be speaking on directive principle of state policy, especially for the MA second semester students. Uh, so, first, we have to understand what is directive principle. Directive principle of the state policies are contained in Part 4 of the Constitution from Article 36 to 51. The idea of DPSP is borrowed from Ireland. The main aim is to provide a welfare state. It provides the socio-economic base of a genuine democracy. Basically, it is a platform provided by the Constitution to center and state government to maintain rule of law or good governance. DPSP's definition is provided in Article 36 of the Constitution. DPSP is neither punishable nor justiciable. Now coming to the different types of DPSP, basically DPSP is divided into three important parts. The first one is socio-economic principle, second one is Gandhian principle, and liberal. Third one is the liberal principle. Now we'll go into the details of each one of those. First one is socio-economic principle. Here we'll be able to understand what are the different socio-economic principles provided by the Constitution, especially when we're studying about DPSP. So we have to relate. So first up will be to provide adequate means of livelihood to all citizens, to prevent concentration of wealth and means of production, and ensure equitable distribution of wealth and material resource, to pay equal pay for equal work of man as well as woman, Article 39, Part 4D, to ensure a decent standard of living and leisure for all workers, to provide necessary opportunities and facilities to children and youth to prevent their exploitation, to make an effort to secure the right to work, education and public assistance in case of unemployment, sickness, old age, etc. In Gandhian principle, we'll able to understand whether basically about the village panchayat. So the establishment of village panchayat, Article 40 word used by Gandhi for the first time to function as a unit of self-government. The promotion of education in economic interest of weaker section of the society, Article 42. The promotion of cottage industries, Article 43. The prohibitions of intoxicating drugs and drinks, Article 47. Prevention of, along with that, prevention of slaughter of cows, calves and other cattle, which comes under Article 48 of the Indian Constitution. Now coming to the final principle, which is the liberal principle, it talks about a uniform civil code for the country, which is Goa, which comes under Article 44. Goa is an example. Free and compulsory education for all children up to the age of 14 years. Separation of judiciary and executive, Article 50, it was discussed by Lord Cornwallis to the theory of separation of power. Organization of agriculture and animal husbandry along scientific lines, Article 48. Safeguarding the forest and wildlife of the country, Article 48A. To protect place, monuments, objects of artistic or historical interest which are of national importance, Article 49. And along with that, international peace. Looking into the current scenario, what is going on, especially the conflicts around the world, it is important to discuss international peace. So it will come under Article 51. Along with that, I'll also be talking about the 4 new directive principles which were added to the Indian constitutions, which are by 42nd Amendment Act 1976. 4 new directive principles were added to the main list. They are to secure opportunity for healthy development of children, which will come under Article 39, to promote equal justice and to provide free legal aid to the poor, Article 39A, to take steps to secure the participation of workers in the management of industries, Article 43A, to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard forest and wildlife, which will come under Article 48A. It's extremely important looking at the present scenario, especially climate change. So it will be a very important point. Then we have, along with that, I've also included some important notes for my students. I think it will be beneficial for everyone. So The 44th Amendment Act of 1978 includes another directive principle which requires the state to minimize inequalities in income, status, facilities, opportunities. Article 38 to the 86th Amendment Act of 2002 changed the subject matter of Article 45 and made elementary education a fundamental right under Article 21A. The 97th Amendment Act of 2011 added a new directive principle relating to cooperative society. Article 43B, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar described the directive as a novel feature of the Indian Constitution. Along with this, I've also attached the reference which I think will be extremely helpful for the student. And with this, more or less, DPSP is all about providing a socio-economic base for a genuine democracy. The Constitution has given the opportunity to both center and state to provide welfare schemes which will be helpful for all the stakeholders involved. I mean, with this, I will end my class. Thank you, everyone.